Hello, ciao.
Good morning.
I'm here with Elisabeth Thieriot, and this evening we're gonna talk about art and the way we perceive the different way in showcase an art show. In this case, we wanted to talk about Frida Kahlo because the same event was held and displayed both in Milan before COVID, just few days before we went on quarantine, and the same artist was displayed in San Francisco. So we would like to know which were, upon your thoughts, the difference in interpreting these artists that has been living also different years in San Francisco.
Uh, Frida Kahlo in San Francisco was represented from the point of lifestyle and personal expression. And the title of it, I am just looking to find the opening invitation. I'm trying to talk about how she was being viewed at the Young Museum. And the title was Appearances Can Be Deceiving. What was the title in Milano for Frida Kahlo exhibit?
Frida Kahlo, Fabbrica del Vapore. The title was Total Confusion, a similar title like that, but I can check this out.
I think it had something about chaos.
Chaos. Okay, the chaos inside. Sorry.
Chaos
Yeah.
inside. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the way these appearances can be deceiving, the exhibit was focused on how she had a lot of physical illnesses or problems, and how she was overcoming them, where she would wear a corset and then use national costume of beauty and color that would bring attention to the color and beauty, instead of the fact that she was not moving freely. um, she had accident at age of 12. She had a polio, I believe, at 6, which one of her legs did not have circulation. She couldn't walk well. And between the accident and the polio, she really had a problem with mobility. But it did not stop her from living. And I think the inspiration of that is what we should focus on, because as much as they were showing how she was overcoming the difficulties, even with her love with her husband, where they divorced and remarried here in San Francisco. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I know.
This is why San Francisco was a little bit of their second home. San Francisco was always very open-minded. So they even talked about that she was really bisexual. She liked men and women, and she was very open about it, which was unthinkable during that period of time. And they really have focused in her exhibit that you can overcome physical difficulties with mental attitude. When you have a spirit of living, you can be creative, an artist, and still create beauty for others or understanding of issues through art. So that was the focus here, and have freedom of being who she is. Um, getting a divorce is really a form of complaint, but once they found some kind of understanding, they remarried. So you can remarry under different terms. Everything was about appearances are deceiving. Am I completely happy in a marriage? No, but I want to be in a marriage. Am I completely happy in my body? No, but that's the only body I've got, and I am living it fully. It was very inspiring. What did you walk away from Milano with?
Sorry, I didn't catch you.
What was your impression when you walk away from Milano exhibit? of Frida
Um,
Kahlo exhibit?
yeah, the impression was that there was absolutely a new location because Fabbrica del Vapore was supposed to be. Um, mm, Fabbrica del Vapore is one of the municipality uh, biggest events venues, and we were supposed to have the Frida Kahlo show since January 2021, but of course they try very hard to uh, keep safe the visitors and to maintain all the restrictions, but around 15 days ago, they have to shut down. So if you come in Milano these days, you can see no one are shown, nothing is completely almost deserted. So my impression as I step in the previous day, the press day presentation, so the journalists were supposed to be the first to to see the exhibition, and my impression was that has been conceived to match digital communication around Frida Kahlo, so the use of videos, the interactions, and also uh, the show was strictly linked to fashion because they had as a guest a very talented Mexican designer, and she reproduced in haute couture style most of the corsets and the outfit of Frida Kahlo. So the concept of the show was technology, digital, and fashion. So this was our way to represent Frida Kahlo. Was very powerful and colorful. And I would like to know which was the main concept of Frida Kahlo show in San Francisco, so we can match the two things and see how the
Well, the
different
main
curators,
concept,
the
right, the main concept was the use of fashion to represent poise, power, ability to live, and covering up imperfections and problems that she was dealing with her body. Appearing always put together, appearing always happy, appearing in power, even when she did not feel it or have it. It was very human and humbling exhibition, but inspiring and saying, despite all the problems, you can have a life as long as you keep your spirit alive. And the people that were leaving the exhibit, I interviewed them as well. And they said, I am so inspired. I'm going to wear more color. I decided to be happy no matter what. And I believe that the show here was an inspirational show of overcoming imperfections or not or really overcoming conditions on the outside for the condition of how we feel. So creating unconditional happiness, unconditional love for ourselves and others that is not affected by outside conditions. Period. Create your own reality. Be happy because you can.
yeah, this is one of the main lessons that Frida Kahlo can give us. But another lesson is really uh, was really well represented. I think that Frida Kahlo and Rivera represented also the one of the most iconic and the strongest couples in art world. And so I think these times we have to reconsider the meaning of love. And this is a very was a strong lesson to anybody. So to get back to the real love and to and was also a strong message. Of course, we are romantic, and so with that we get a lot from that. So we will see when it would be for us possible to get back in our art shows, not only in Milano but all around Italy. What about you? Are the museum
Well,
open?
we have, I think we have more open right now. We're not in a lockdown. So the local galleries are sending emails for virtual visiting of the galleries. They are having virtual cocktail parties during the time they
Nice.
go and show art on the wall, because the art became far more appreciated and far more valuable once we are limited to our homes and not outside stimulus. And because the social distancing, right, where people are paying more attention to the quality of the environment they're living in, so they're beautifying their home, they're putting art that inspires them. And art is an expression and inspiration, so it's both.
Okay. Thank you for this chat. See you soon. Ciao da Milano.
Pleasure.
Talk to you
Ciao.
soon. Ciao Elisabeth. Ciao.
Looking forward to it. Bye.